Hi guys, welcome to another Southway 1943 video. I apologise for the lack of uploads in the past 2 weeks. Last weekend I was away in Plymouth in Devon at a family party, so haven't got much to show you this time. All this is the same, apart from have been dabbling in Railway Scenics foot paving, which is gone across the tracks and has helped dramatically hide the two pieces of track, so you wouldn't realise that they were two pieces of track there. Obviously these holes here will be eventually hidden with ballast. As you can see, I've got the bit of cable trunking in with a relay box just there glued to the side, and as you can see I've got the orange plastic tubing which would hide and protect wiring signals, because obviously eventually there'll be a ground signal on each of the three main lines, three roads. The same will happen obviously at this end. There'll be ground signal eventually there, possibly one in there, one there, again there and there. Eventually there will be a 4-aspect signal around there for trains to go in that way. And the job that I have done is, as you can see, their line now goes right the way through to the station. It's all laid, it's all had dropper wires soldered on, so that's obviously taken up some of my time. All the points have been wired up and all the droppers are ready. They're there for the positive and negative obviously, and that one under there for the frog. So they're all ready to receive their point motors. All the holes for the motor to be drilled are ready, they're all in there. As for point motors, I'm going to be going down the Pico extended pin machine gun kind of point motor. A lot of people don't like them. They think, they're a bit noisy, but I do like them because they do, once they fire, they give enough power, especially if you've got a CDU unit underneath the baseboard, which is a capacitor discharge unit. You can get them from Gauge Master. There will be one of them underneath here to obviously help the point motors, give a more powerful pack to the point motor to obviously switch them from left to right. I did ask what should I do with over here. As you can see, yep, there is space to put another point in there somewhere to carry on and possibly have a parcels depot, but the station's not all that big enough. It's only big enough for, say, 3 carriages. I mean, if I bring the HST Mark III's over, and typical, as there's no editing, the train derails. But you know my channel, I don't do editing, so it's going to completely derail the whole thing. Most embarrassing. Does have you actually have all the points open as well. But let me just get these over and I'll show you. As you can see, it's just big enough to hold 3 Mark III's. So my plan was and is 2-car, 3-car DMUs, maybe like a single loco with 2 carriages on the back, and as you can see, the trains can come from that line into the station, and then it can retreat back down, and it can either go straight down for refueling, or straight down into, this will be, you know, a holding area for DMUs, locos and coaching stock. Or as I said, you can carry on straight and go back through the tunnel down to the point which is roughly about there. Again, I can hold 2-3 cars at that end, and obviously then the point will switch and it will return back. Obviously, if I wanted to get from this track onto this, into this station, obviously the train had to pull in, obviously unload the passengers and then empty coaching stock through the points, and then reverse back into the station that way. Again, if there's a train there, it can access obviously the main line, fueling area and the disabling point. And from this end, a loco can go straight into the pit area. I've extended the bus wire for the NSC power cab. The bus wire, as you can see, ended right there. So I've had to quickly extend it like that, so it goes right to the bottom. The only thing is, all the rails nearest are negative. All rails this side are positive on every single line in every area. Now, when I try and connect these 4 dropper wires to the bus the same way as everything else is connected, the NCE shorts, or tells me there's a short, and it just keeps resetting and resetting and resetting itself. Now, I've always used Insole Frog, so the only thing that I can think of, because I'm using Electro Frog points, and obviously underneath I've broke the 2 connectors, wired the frog to green, ready to go to an accessory switch. There's dropper wires ready to go on the accessory switch to obviously power the frog. So is it possible that, obviously, because at the moment that could be 2 polarities going into 1, could that be the reason? And yes, there are plastic insulators on all of these. I haven't made that mistake. So does anybody know, or has anybody come across the situation where they completely wire it all up with electro frogs, but it shorts? Now, will it be once I've got point motors in and the accessory switch in to obviously tell the frog what polarity to be, will that make it a difference? Or is there something wrong with my wiring, guys? So please help out. Why is it when I connect those 2 up there, and when a train tries to come from there out onto the points, it shorts as well? Same here, same there. The only point that doesn't short is under there, because that one hasn't been modified. I'm leaving that as it is. So why am I getting shorts, guys? Please help. Comments will be handy, advice will be handy, help. Alright guys, there will probably be no update next week, as I live in Birmingham. I live in a place called Chelmswood Woods, which is right next door to the NEC, and yes, I will be doing a whole weekend at Worley. So if you are coming to Worley, you have seen me on my channel. If you want to come and say hello, please do. Be nice to see you. So that's the update, guys. Track work's finished, bus wire's extended, but now I'm getting shorts. Please help. Take care, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.